Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all, this thing with Polo G's mother and his sister, her daughter, like, this is just crazy, y'all. About a month or so ago, I think a couple of months or a month or so ago, I had posted up something. I had made a video adding my 2 cents into what they had going on because they were going off on each other. Come to find out, they got into a physical altercation and were going back and forth with each other on social media. And it was just crazy. Like, that was just crazy to me. Like, y'all doing too much. But it's just crazy, y'all, because in the day of social media, um, yeah, it's just like we shouldn't even be knowing all of this. We should not even be knowing all of this. So what had happened, y'all? When I made that video about a month or so ago, Polo G's mom and sister ended up getting in a fight, and the sister said that the mother pulled a gun out on her. The mother said that she didn't. So about a week or so ago, some footage came out of his mother literally walking out of the house with the gun in her hand and shooting. Now I don't know if she shot at her or if she kind of like did like a warning shot, like shot up in the air, something like that, for her to get off of her property, because it was just a whole lot going on. It was just a whole lot going on. And just like I said, they ended up getting into a physical altercation. And from Polo G's mother, she's saying that the daughter started everything, and she was talking about the daughter, and her name is Leilani, and she was talking about Leilani's her mental illness. She's mentally ill and all that type of stuff, y'all. So now, come to find out, like I said, y'all, the video footage has come out.
Get the fuck off my shit! You tough, bitch! You tough! You tough! You tough! You tough! You tough! You tough! You tough, bitch! No, you tough! What do you say, man? Oh, man. Come back! Come back! Come back, bitch! This bag is going in, right? Get off my property.
That's just kind of crazy to me. When I be seeing stuff like this between parents and their kids, I am so thankful. I'm so thankful for the parents that I have. Like, I'm serious, y'all. I am so thankful for the parents that I have, because this is just crazy. I couldn't imagine having this type of relationship with my mom or my dad. I just couldn't. And I can imagine how hurtful it is to Leilani to have this type of relationship with her mother. And I want to say that I can imagine how hurtful it is for for the mother to have this type of relationship with her daughter. But at the same time, from what I'm hearing, she has this type of relationship with all of her kids. She has this type of relationship with all of her kids, and she also shot at the younger brother, her youngest son. Polo G is the oldest, so she also shot at the youngest son, and I think either had him arrested or either tried to have him arrested. So the toxicity, or I don't know if I'm saying that right, but in the relationship with parent and child, it seems like, it seems like the mom is, it seems like she's the problem. It seems like she's the problem, because from my understanding, she has this type of relationship with all of her kids. And I think Polo G, I think she has this type of relationship with Polo G as well. But she gonna kind of kiss Polo G's ass, because that's where the money, that's where the money's coming from. And I think she still, I know at one time she was his manager. I'm not sure if that's still the case, but that's where the money's coming from. So she ain't gonna do too much. She not gonna do all of that with him, I'm assuming. But the other kids, she kind of, it seemed like she be going a little ham on them, y'all. So let me see what this is saying right here, y'all. So this right here was posted a week ago on Hollywood Unlocked. And this is when the footage actually came out. Well, this is when they had their little exchange or whatever going on. And it's showing her when she walked out the house. The screenshot right here of her coming out the house with the gun in her hand. And yeah, and then it just started going back and forth on social media. The mother started talking about her daughter's mental health issues. Now I don't know if the daughter's if she really has mental health issues, or if this just something that the mother is just saying to back up her own, her own claims. So she's saying that she removed herself from Leilani's life, and how was her birthday, and it further proves that she's jealous. She's saying that Leilani is jealous of her pretty much, and showing malicious intent, and for the past couple of years how Leilani struggled with mental illness and all this type of stuff, y'all. So then Leilani she came back saying how, how did I leak your personal video from your Ring camera, and you sent the video to the blogs and all of that, and y'all just going back and forth. And then here they are, she's saying, this is Leilani, she's saying, when she shot at my brother and bragged about it and got him locked up. This is a 45-year-old woman, by the way. So yeah, this is when Leilani is talking about when she shot at her brother. And y'all, just like, they're so exhausting, y'all. So she's saying, Leilani is saying about how the mother did the youngest brother. And then, like I said in the last post, she was saying that how she also shot at the brother, and how she got the brother locked up by calling the police on him. Y'all, and so they're still going at it, y'all. These are recent, like, yesterday recent posts. And now, come to find out, y'all, Polo G's mother, she files a restraining order against the daughter. So what this says, y'all, is Polo G's mom, Stacia Mack, files restraining order against daughter Leilani after viral self-defense shooting. Leilani reacts, she's miserable and sick. You shoot at me and file a restraining order. Right, my thoughts exactly. My thoughts exactly, because you would have thought she would have filed the restraining order. I didn't really read this, y'all, so I don't know if they're saying that she filed the restraining order after the incident happened, and I mean, like, the same day, the next day, or something like that, or did she just recently file this restraining order? So let me see what this says, y'all. And this is from Hollywood Unlocked. I'm on their Instagram page. So it says, Chicago rapper Polo G's mom, Stacia Mack, has filed a restraining order against her daughter Leilani after her viral self-defense shooting. Leilani is also reacting to the order, calling her mother miserable and sick for allegedly shooting at her and then filing the order. As reported by TMZ, Stacia McNeil filed a domestic violence restraining order against her own daughter, Leilani Bartlett. In her documents, Mack highlights April 1, 2024, the day after Easter, as the day the trouble began between her and Leilani. In her filing, Mack alleges her daughter was intoxicated when she entered her home without her knowledge and began attacking her inside her bedroom before running around the house and destroying all of her mother's property. Video showing the aftermath of the altercation eventually leaked online, and it showed Polo G's mom, Stacia Mack, chasing after her daughter, Leilani Bartlett, off her property while firing off y'all know I'm buzzing, so hold on, y'all, because I messed up somewhere else too. So let me go back right here, y'all, because I messed up here. Okay, and it showed Polo G's mom, Stacia Mack, chasing after her daughter, Leilani Bartlett, off her property while firing off a shotgun. Things continued to heat up online between both women as they each took to their Instagram account to share photos of damage inside the house and firing messages exposing one another. In her documents, Stacia Mack admitted that she took defensive action to protect herself, calling the shooting a desperate last-ditch attempt to ensure the safety of herself and others inside her home. The mother further claims that her daughter's father arranged for her to enter an alcohol detox facility after bragging about whooping her mother's butt in a live video and rant days before. Feeling exhausted and left with no other options for ceasing contact with her daughter, Leilani, Stacia Mack has now requested a judge to force her daughter to keep far away from her mother's homes in Los Angeles and Georgia. Throughout all the drama, Polo G has tried to remain as silent as possible in public, but even with the recent restraining order, both his mother, oh shit, hold on, y'all, I messed up. Hold on. Both his mother and sister continue to bash each other online. So yeah, y'all. So just like people in the comments saying, who needs enemies with their mama like that? Because everybody, you know, heard about the relationship that this woman has with her kids. And Leilani is not the other one that she has this type of relationship with, because just like I just said, what Leilani mentioned in the other post is how she, Stacia Mack, the mom, how she also shot at shot at her little brother and had him arrested. So, just like I said, in these situations, it seemed like the mom is the issue. This girl looked just like her mother. Like, they look just like twins. Because it's kind of like looking at this picture right here. It's like, which one is the mother and which one, which one is Stacia and which one is Leilani. I'm looking like this one is Stacia on the left and Leilani on the right. But anywho, y'all, they just look, wow, they look just alike. Like, I still don't know who is who, but I think I'm right. I think this mom on the left and daughter on the right. Okay, y'all, so let me click over to the next slide. So this is it, says Stacia Mack opens up about recent incidents and urges mental health awareness. So I didn't read that, y'all. So let me see what this says. On Friday, June 21st, 2024, a video was released showing my client, Stacia Mack, firing warning shots to protect herself, her home, and the children inside. This video is undoubtedly distressing, but it's important to recognize the intense fear and distress that led to this moment. Stacia Mack found herself in a position no one should ever face, having to fend her home and loved ones, especially from someone she deeply cares about. For months before this incident, Stacia was desperately trying to get help for her daughter, Leilani Capilot. She reached out to family and friends, seeking their support and urging them to join her in getting Leilani the professional care she needed. Tragically, her pleas went unheard, and Leilani's mental health continued to decline, leading to her increasingly erratic and ultimately violent behavior. Stacia's suffering didn't end with the physical altercation. Following the incident, she was subjected to continuous verbal, mental, and emotional attacks on social media. In what appeared to be a manic episode, Leilani made numerous false, slanderous, and defamatory statements about her mother. She manipulated text messages, presenting them out of context to paint Stacia in a negative light. These actions have caused Stacia immense emotional pain and distress. Stacia firmly believes that the traumatic events of April 1st, 2021, and the turmoil that followed could have been avoided if her community had heeded her cries for help. Both she and Leilani were reaching out, seeking support and understanding, yet their cries were met with silence. This heartbreaking situation is a stark reminder of how deeply mental health issues can affect families, often creating immense stress, tension, and upheaval. Ignoring these problems only makes them worse. If you or someone you love is struggling with mental health issues, please seek professional help immediately. It's never too late to reach out, to support each other, and to start the healing process. So when you see this right here, it puts mom in a good light. If you didn't know her story, it would put her in a good light. But for somebody like me, who's her story, I think that if this were, now I'm not saying that Leilani is right in any way. I'm not saying that at all, because at the end of the day, both of them wrong. And at the end of the day, it's a sad situation if both of them were crying out for help and they did not get that help, and it led up to the situation that it led up to. But I've been hearing things about mom. I think before anything, I think what they need is therapy. It sounds like the whole family needs therapy. That's what it sounds like to me because, like I said, Mom Stacia and Leilani are not. Leilani is not the only child that she has this type of relationship with. I think at this point, Leilani, is the worst one because of everything that they still have going on. But I actually don't really think none of the kids really mess with her too much, like talking about. So, like I said, at the end of the day, whatever happened, it seemed like mom is the problem. It seemed like mom is the issue. So let me go on to the next slide, y'all. So this is the court. I guess this is the restraining order. Um, I can't read this, y'all. It's so small, and even if I could, I'm not because it's a lot. But I'll take a screenshot of it and post it. I don't know if y'all are trying to read it either, but just in case y'all are, I'll take a screenshot of it and post it up with the video. So yeah, y'all. So I'm assuming that this is still okay. So this is the 2021 case from LA, and then the 2022 case in Georgia. Okay, so this is what mom said. She said I paid my son's bond in 2022. Okay, so I guess that had something to do with that, y'all. But like I said, I ain't doing. Okay, so this is what she says. This is Stacia, which is mom. And she said, I want nothing more than peace and the truth to be shared. There will be no back and forth from me. Moving forward, my attorneys and legal team will address. Leilani, I love you, and nothing you can do, or nothing you can ever do or will say stop me from loving you. The internet will not hug you or love you. You are seeking validation from a place that's not real. When you're ready to come to terms with your actions and ready to heal, I'm here. Okay, so the next slide. Now, this is Leilani, and this is what she says. This is what she posted, I guess, replying to what her mom had just posted. But she says, this lady is literally so miserable and sick. You shoot at me and file a restraining order. You leak my records and file a restraining order. LOL. Nobody thinking about you, grandma. Then we literally live in two different states, two different crowds, two different circles. Maybe if you wasn't 45 trying to hang with people my age, you wouldn't have to worry about running into me. Sending yet another story to the blogs. Fake Olivia Pope. LOL. My brother been in jail almost a year and you ain't made not one visit, not one court date. Sure know how to type a post though. LOL. Need to be need to be filing a job application cause you fired. Find somebody else to manage. Somebody tell her Zeus hiring. The only good thing she ever gave me was my siblings. This a bond you can't break or bend. You can't bend or break. You're mad. If you're a gangster or the police, you can't be both. Oh, she said, is you a gangster or a police? You can't be both. Y'all hold on for a minute, because sometimes I hate reading uh word for word what some of these people be posting because y'all just kind of give me a headache a little bit because is you a gangster or police? You can't. Okay. So anyway, y'all, back to it. So both of them really have issues. Let me slide on over to this next post. So this is still Leilani saying, not to mention the man you seen jump was security. They were scared of you. You was the aggressor, not me. I was unarmed, and not to mention there was 4 males on the property. Let me lawyer up since this the games MFers want to play. Not to mention the man you see jump the security. Um, okay, so why did they double? Okay, that's the same thing. So let me move over to the next slide, y'all. So, all right, so this is the post again when she's saying that when she shot at my brother and bragged about it, and got him locked up. This is a 45-year-old woman, by the way. That's what she posted back a month ago when they started talking. You know, when all of this started, when they started with the going back and forth and all of that. Then that's when they started talking about that, y'all. But it's just crazy, y'all. So yeah, some of the people in these comments, because I agree with what a whole lot of people saying. And just like this one right here, and I don't know if I read this one in the beginning, but like this one right here is saying, who needs enemies with a mama like this? Sad situation. And like another comment said, my mom would never, right, exactly. And she also said, I appreciate her more and more knowing there's mothers out in the streets like her. And that's exactly what I was saying, y'all. That's exactly what I was saying. My mother would never, and that's why my mother get the respect. She didn't play with us. My mother didn't play. Now she had three girls, and my mother didn't play with us. She didn't play with us at all. She knew when it was time to be serious. She didn't play with us at all. And right now, all three of us, me and my sisters, we're adults, y'all. We're grown. And even right now, we still do not play with our mother. And it's out of respect because eh, we wouldn't have never, we wouldn't have, I'm so gracious. And y'all, growing up, a lot of our friends always said that they wish that they had our mother. A lot of our friends would tell us that all the time, that they wish that they had our mothers. And a lot of them, I understood exactly why, because their mothers weren't about anything. Just like I just told y'all about the story about the first time I ever seen a mother and a daughter get physical, like fighting like people out in the street. The first time I ever saw that, y'all, I was young. I was a kid. But I've also, seen situations where the mother is jealous of the daughter. I had a friend who I felt, and I wasn't the only one who felt like that, because just like I said, y'all, me and my sisters, we're friends. All three of us, we're friends. So a lot of our friends are all of our friends. So all of us, me and my sisters, we hang with these people, either all three of us together or one on one or whatever. But we had the same friends. So I noticed, about a friend. I noticed about her mom. I noticed that uh, you know, every time I was left alone with her mom, then her mom would start talking about stuff that, when she was that age, that she couldn't do. And uh but just talking bad. And at first I thought that it was just complaints. When she first started doing that, I thought that it was just complaints. She was just complaining about her or whatever, which at the same time I still didn't want to hear anyway, because what do you expect for me to say? Like, this is my friend. So what do you expect for me to say, for you to tell me, for me to tell you some of her business or what she have going on or whatever? That's not happening. So, I never understood why she felt comfortable to sit and tell me all of this stuff. But anyway, y'all, so once that happened a couple of times, and then that's when I started realizing it wasn't her complaining about, it wasn't any of that. She was jealous of her. Like, she was jealous of her daughter. So I thought this, and then when me and my sister had got together at one point and we were talking about it, and my sister knew exactly what I was talking about, because she said that she felt the same way. So I said, if both of us felt the same way about it, I said, yeah, that's what it is. I said, she's jealous of her. So I've seen that, y'all. Like, I'm just glad. I'm so thankful. I am so thankful. So thankful, God, for giving me the mother that I've had all of my life. We do know about the relationship that she has with all of her kids, because now, Leilani did mention that, and I'm not saying that because Leilani mentioned that, because we don't know who's right or who's wrong in this situation. I kind of look at them like both of them wrong. Leilani, you doing too much as a daughter. Even if you don't respect your mother or whatever, stay away from her. Just stay away from her. Just don't go around her. I know a lot of people who don't deal with their mothers, and they just don't, like, they don't deal with their mothers, period, at all. So they just don't go around. Same, sad situation, but it is what it is. And it's, kind of better for the both of them, for the mother and the child, that they don't be around each other. And that seemed like that's what type of relationship that Polo G's mom needs to have with her kids, because it don't seem like any of them really mess with her like that. So, at this point, we don't know. Just like they said, Polo G is mute. He's not saying much of anything. But it's just crazy, y'all. It's just crazy, and it is sad. Like, I cannot imagine having this type of relationship with my mom. I could not. A whole lot of times it's not the child. A whole lot of times it's not the child. It is the parent. So, if it's the parent, it's nothing, as a child, and if your parent is the reason for all of this, it's nothing that you can do about that. That's something that the parent has to work on. And if the parent is unwilling to work on it, then that's just the type of relationship that y'all gonna have. And that's just the type of relationship that Polo G and his just the type of I mean, not Polo G, but the type of relationship that Polo G's siblings have with their mom, and vice versa. So just like I said, y'all, it's just a sad situation either way. And at this point, I don't even know if there's anything that either one of them are willing to even try to have worked out, because just like I said, why is therapy not? Because when I think about it, okay, like I'm thinking about when Stacia, the mom, when she said that both of them they were asking for help, but their cries were ignored. I'm kind of wondering why, as a mother, why, like nobody thought to seek out therapy. But just like I said, I've been hearing about the relationship that this woman has with her kids. So maybe Leilani's, her actions that day was a buildup of things that had been going on. And she came to mom's house and just, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like I said, I really don't know who's to blame with either one of them. But I just feel like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like, because I was about to say, I just feel like that both of them need to get therapy. Maybe Stacia need to get therapy and try to figure out why she had that type of relationship that she has with her kids. But then you kind of think about it, like at the end of the day, is it even worth it? Like, is it even worth it? Because if y'all gonna keep on, if this is what it's gonna be, then y'all just, just stay away from each other. If this is what it's gonna be, if you have to pull out guns and all of that on your kids, and if you have to go to your mother's house and fighting your mother and round there busting up your mother's furniture and doing all of that, just stay away from each other at this point. That's how I feel about it. And like they said, Polo G is being mute about it. I think if I was Polo G, I probably would be mute about it as well, because what am I supposed to say? What are y'all looking for me to say about it? You know what I'm saying? That's some issues that my mother and my sister have going on that they need to have work out. I don't It's nothing that has nothing to do with me. So, I can agree with him staying mute, because I'm sure people tried to ask him about it. And, at the end of the day, that's between his mother and his sister. That doesn't have anything to do with him just because he's, Polo G. That doesn't have anything to do with him. That's between them. So, y'all, I was about to say at the end of the day, I hope that they're able to work it out. But, because they are mother and daughter, but at the end of the day, also I feel like that they might just need to just stay away from each other. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's just all crazy. So just like I said, it ain't even no need for me to even be thinking about any other way that they might be able to resolve this, because just like I said, I'm sure that they've tried in the past, and it's up to what it's up to right now. So I just kind of feel like that they need to stay away from each other. Mom did get the restraining order, so just stay away from each other. At this point, they might need to act like they don't even know each other, which is sad for a mother and a daughter. It's sad. It's sad for a child and a parent, period. It's sad. It's sad that y'all have to act like y'all have to act like that towards each other, and then have to act like y'all don't know each other, because that's the best thing for them, just to act like they don't know each other. But anywho, y'all, that's all I needed to say about this craziness. Thank y'all for watching my video. I'm out.